Welcome inside Kauffman Stadium. MLB The Show has action out of the AL Central. It's the Cleveland Guardians going up against the Kansas City Royals. Along with Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. Well, Siggy, today we get the pleasure of seeing one of the hottest bats in baseball. His consistency at the plate has been remarkable.
Yeah, Boog, one of the toughest outs in the league right now. Sit back and relax because this guy's about to put on a show.
First pitch coming your way next. And on the mound for Kansas City in this one, Michael Wacha. And Singy, it's unique these days, but he's more of a pitch-to-contact type of guy.
Yeah, Boog, he doesn't rely too heavily on the strikeout. He knows he needs to miss barrels, get some soft contact, let the defense do work behind him. And I think a guy like that can keep a good tempo, don't give hitters time to adjust or think. They can move through a ball game, and you look off, they're in line for a quality start. We'll see what he's got in this one.
That's a laser base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. And now a chance to maybe get creative on offense with good speed on first.
Cody Sullivan digs in for the Guardians. Blasted 2 home runs in last night's game.
A lot of folks believed he could make an early impact this year, and that's exactly what he's done. Lots of extra base hits, and his confidence seems to be growing with every game he plays. This is one of those situations the infielders have to pre-plan and understand that the ball's got to be hit extremely hard right at them if they're going to have a chance to go for a double play.
That's ripped. Base hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out. And that'll keep his hitting streak alive. He's reaching heights that very few players ever have.
Yeah, when you're over the 30-game mark and showing no signs of slowing down, that's when the baseball world starts to get a little excited. This has become the story in the league right now. You start checking off the days until the next benchmark, 40, 44, 56. And as well as he's swinging it, it seems like all those numbers right now, Boog, they are doable.
Here's your 1.
That's the ball.
Double steal. Strike in there. Throw to third. Too late. Save. Double steal.
In this game, you got to take what the other team is giving you. And right there, they were giving him a steal at third base. Didn't check his lead. Catcher doesn't throw very well. So you got to take that bag, get your team that much closer to scoring a run.
In there. Sets him down on strikes. Huge strikeout there. Here's the Guardians lineup now. This is an absolute powerhouse offense, Chris, and they piled up more runs than any other team in the league.
Yeah, Boog, fans love this lineup. It's exciting to watch because they score in bunches and are always in a good position to win. Pitchers need to hit their spots or it'll be a long game.
Now it's going to be Kyle Mansardo. Second and third, 1 away here in the second game of the series. Swung on, belted. Carrying well. Out of here. He nails one out to right. His 11th of the year, and the Guardians jump in front. It's 3-0. 2 pitches, 2 swings, that one for a home run.
Looking to be aggressive all the way, and it paid off for him in a big way. The cutter up and in can be such a tough pitch for the hitters. You have to keep your hands above the baseball, and that's exactly what he did. He caught it out front and drove it out of here.
Nope. That's off the plate.
Waka, more than 100 career wins on the mound, and he's one of the few players in Major League Baseball born in Iowa. Lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. 2 away.
Batting fifth, the shortstop, Gabriel Arias.
Stepping up for the Guardians, Gabriel Arias. 3 hits last night, so he was a big factor in getting that win. Rips one to right, and that is that. Guardians put up 3 on this homer. It's now 3-0. This is an AL Central showdown right here on MLB The Show. Back here at Kauffman Stadium and towing the slab for the Cleveland Guardians, Gavin Williams. Singy, he was impressive his last time out.
So dominant, only gave up 1 hit, and I know in the back of his mind he's thinking about how close he came, but he's got to forget about that and focus on his opponent in this one.
Michael Garcia steps in for the Royals. And now the 0-1. That one found hard the other way. Got him looking for the strikeout. That was pretty nasty.
Batting second, the shortstop.
And here now, the lineup for the Royals. Batting second, a really important guy for them, Bobby Witt Jr.
Yeah, definitely someone I always enjoy, when I get a chance to watch him, whether he's hitting a game or even taking swings during batting practice. Man, this guy's always so focused on what he's doing on that task at hand. He's got so much attention to detail that when he steps in the box, his success rate is really high.
Pop foul out of play off to the right. Out to short, Arias. Throws to first in time.
That's what a good sinker's designed to do. Get a guy to roll over a little bit, hit the ball on the ground, kill some worms while you're at it.
2 down, bases empty. And now the first baseman, Vinny Pasquantino.
Not getting the results he's wanted at the plate recently. Only 2 hits over the last 5 games.
That one back up the middle, and it gets through. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Batting fourth, the left fielder, number 1, Isaac Collins.
Swing and a foul out of play. The 0-2. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Royals lead 1. They trail it here 3-0. Back here in Kansas City, on now to the top half of inning number 2. Stephen Kwan digs in for the Guardians. This one in the air, center field. And there's one down.
Batting in, the right fielder, Chase DeLauder.
DeLauder went deep twice in his last game. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. He makes the throw, but it's not in time. And the speedy runner is on at first. And his hitting streak continues. There have been almost no bad days for him in the past month.
This guy's running hot, Boog, and people around the league are paying serious attention to this streak now, especially the pitchers that are trying to slow him down.
One gone, runner at first. Stepping up for the Guardians, Bo snags it for the second out. The tag gets him, and it's a double play to end the inning. Guardians 3 and the Royals nothing. We head to the bottom of the second. Stepping in, Kyle Isbell.
Number 28, Kyle Isbell.
Bunting for a hit, he pops it up. And there's one down.
Batting fifth, the right fielder, Darley Marte.
Check swing, and he went. Strike one. In the air to left center. Sullivan takes it in for the out. And there are two down.
Batting seventh, the second baseman, Michael.
Here's the second baseman, Michael Massey. Pitch is in there. Strike one. Next offering is fouled back. Two down, nobody on. Foul ball, still 0-2. Fouls it back with two strikes. That's a strikeout. Good looking sweeper there. KC down in order. They trail in this one 3-0. Back here at Kauffman Stadium, here's the Cleveland leadoff hitter, Kelly Sullivan. That one is cut on and missed. Looked like a changeup.
Really good changeup. You know, these Guardians doing a good job of simply getting the bat on the ball.
Here's a drive out to right center. Way back there. Look out. Gone. That's his third home run of the series. And they add on. It's 4-0.
That's exactly the pitch he was looking for. Crushes it and hits it out of the ballpark. All those numbers mean this offense is really making the defense work by just putting the ball into play. Anything can happen at that point.
That misses. And the count now 2-0. Singy, he's leading the way at the moment with the most home runs in the league. Hit in the air right field, and that one way back there, and that is way gone. They do it again. Back-to-back homers. And they add to their lead. And just like that, his home run streak is up to 6.
Oh, he's an absolute machine, working really well at the plate right now. He just can't miss every time he swings. Back-to-back homers, always a special feeling at the ballpark, especially if it's your team that does it and those guys get to slap hands at home plate. This is the kind of thing that can really fire up a ball club.
Now it's Jose Ramirez. He's 0 for 1.
Ball.
And that one hammered back there. Stretches out and holds it in.
Gotta love the over-the-shoulder catch. I tell you what, those are really fun to make.
This one in the air center field. Isbell takes it in for the out. 2 down.
The batter number 6, second baseman, Jonathan India.
Jonathan India at the plate. Fly to left his first time. In there for strike 1. Two down, nobody on.
Clearly, he hasn't had it in this game, and looks like sooner than later, they're going to have to go to the bullpen.
That's the ball.
Ripped to short. Witt over to first. And that ends the inning. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. And the lead is now 5-0. This is an AL Central showdown right here on MLB The Show. Back here in Kansas City, here's the Royals designated hitter, Carter Jensen. That finds the mark on the inside corner.
Cold night like tonight, last thing you want to do as a hitter is get jammed or even off the end. Trying to find that sweet spot on the bat. Tell you what, you're going to be trying to catch things out front, so off-speed pitches may be a good complement to that fastball.
Battling here as he fouls it away.
100 miles an hour, foul that off. That's a good piece of swinging. I won't say hitting because he didn't get a knock, but a good piece of swinging to keep the bat alive.
Foul ball. It stays 0-2.
Boog, it looks like somebody missed the swing sign. That's the first pitch this team's taken for a ball all game long.
Hard hit left side. Throw to first is in time.
Batting ninth, the catcher, Austin.
You got to be kidding me. Did you see that throw?
Not really, Boog. I mean, it happened in the blink of an eye, it seemed, but thankfully StatCast is here to help us out. I mean, you don't see many throws across the infield that get up into the 90s, so he really reached back for that one, and he had to get the out.
That's a strike across the top of the zone. Gets the outside corner with that one.
He doesn't seem to like the pitch up. Hasn't offered on either one of those pitches. 0-2 count now. I think the guy's going to climb the ladder out there.
Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. And that's 4 strikeouts.
Just blown away in that at bat. 3 fastballs, all strikes. He wasn't even able to foul one off. There's not much you can take away from an at bat like that as a hitter, other than maybe there's something wrong with your eyes. Got to have better timing on the fastball next time.
Line drive, base hit. And that keeps the inning going.
The batter number 7, shortstop.
Bobby Witt Jr. now. You know, you think about his dad, Bobby Witt Sr., who pitched for a long time in the major leagues. But it was actually Bobby Witt Jr.'s brother-in-law, James Russell, the former major league reliever, that had the most direct impact taking Witt in and out of major league clubhouses. Witt was treated a bunch to behind-the-scenes looks at Wrigley Field many times from the former Cub reliever. Garcia off of first with 2 away. Hammered down the right side, but foul.
Well, he missed a hittable off-speed pitch right there. Not sure exactly with the timing. Sometimes you get a backup breaking ball. You're expecting it to make its move at the end. It never does, and you're tied up.
2-2 on the way. Swings and misses, struck him out. So one left for Kansas City. It's 5-0.
I've been working 24/7. They ain't give me nothing easy, so I had to go and get it. I'm a legend. They gon' try to act like we ain't had it. They can't overlook the way we made it happen, so I'm going out a legend.
New inning getting started. Stepping up for the Guardians, Gabriel Arias. Waka back to work. Bullpen action for the Royals. Nick Mears up and loosening in the pen. Kolek warming up as well. The 1-0.
When you get ahead in the count, there's no doubt that the success rate goes up, and that's what he's been doing. It's made a big impact for him in recent games.
The wind to kick, the 2-0. Swing and a ball ripped out towards right center field. That'll touch down for a hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single. There comes the skipper out of the dugout, and he's ready to make the move. Michael Waka is done. We'll be back in a minute with a new arm on the mound. New pitcher in the game for the Royals, Nick Mears.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleed and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
That one is absolutely belted. Could be extra bases. Headed for the plate. He'll score, and it's now a 6-run lead.
Comes through with the RBI. Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
So man aboard. Now Chase DeLauder reached on an infield single his first time.
Ball one.
And the 1-0.
Whoa.
He's one of the best players in baseball when it comes to scoring runs, Singy. His numbers are good enough to put him in the top 10. Man at second. In the air, center field. One down.
Up next for Cleveland, the catcher, Bo Naylor.
Swing and a ball driven out to center. That one carrying. Off the batter's iron, gone. A 2-run shot, and they boost their lead. That adds another game to his hitting streak, Chris.
Yeah, he's been doing so many things well at the plate and clearly driving the ball with some authority as part of that. He's really dangerous with the bat in his hands right now. Love to see a hitter aggressive on the first pitch of an at-bat. You watch him from the on-deck circle, so when you step in the box, you're ready to pull the trigger wherever it's at. Really good job by the hitter. Total conviction on that swing.
So the Guardians lineup turns over. Kelly Sullivan will hit next.
That's a ball.
Sullivan came up with 4 hits in his last game. Sullivan, 22 years old, and he's driven in double-digit runs over his last 10 games. That's smashed towards center. And a base hit. And that's a 1-out single. Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really slowed the game down, and it's like he's moving in full speed, and everybody is a step or two behind. The way that he squared up that baseball tells me that he is seeing it like a beach ball.
Hey, one.
Man at first, 1 away. Swing and a ball lined out towards center. 2 away down.
Not fooled at all right there. He was clearly all over it, but sometimes you hit it too hard and right at someone. You're looking for one of those bloop hits to get a knock sometimes.
Here's Jose Ramirez.
Ball. Whoa.
The 1-0.
That's
He's
out the
just
corner.
missing with some pitches that, I mean, they're not strikes, and that's what you think, oh, good pitch is a strike, but so many times pitchers are trying to tease the zone, and the last 2 pitches that he's thrown, good pitches, but even better takes.
Popped up, win. And that is that. Cleveland with a pair on this blast. It's now an 8-0 game. You're watching Cleveland Guardians baseball on the show, Ohio. Welcome back as we take a peek at the starting pitching so far this year.
This is one of those times when you want to be aggressive. Go ahead and pitch to contact. Let the defense work behind you. You've got a nice, comfortable lead. Don't try to be too fine.
That one at triple digits. Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. And that's 6 Ks for him in this one.
Wow, short work to send it packing to start the inning, and no messing around either. All 3 pitches were in the strike zone, attack mode all the way, and that's pretty impressive given the pop he was dealing with at the plate. If I'm at the dish right now, I am aggressive over the heart of the plate. This guy's been filling up the strike zone, so you know you're going to get a good pitch to hit. And as nasty as his stuff is, you might as well take all 3 swings.
The 0-2. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. And here's a look at how he's using his pitches in this one. 2 outs, base is empty. Kyle Isbell now at the plate. 0 for 1 so far.
Kyle Isbell.
Swing and a tapper. Save.
Now he's safe.
Fantastic effort, but that extends the inning.
With 2 outs, you just want to find a way to keep the line moving for the next guy. So an infield single right there does the job. Nicely done, just putting it in play and getting down to first to keep this inning alive. You never know what might come next as a result.
Isbell off of first with 2 away. Quick toss to first. Low throw, and it gets by. And he airmails it out of play. Look out.
Well, Boog, it can be tough to get a good grip on the baseball when it's cold outside, and that's definitely the case right now here in the ballpark. Could have been something else, but I definitely know that feeling when your fingertips are numb and you really can't feel the baseball.
The 1-2. Goes down looking for the strikeout. That was pretty nasty. Royals lead one, and they're on the short end of an 8-0 score. Back here at Kauffman Stadium, the spray chart shows us an impressive power display from this lineup. 4 homers so far.
The distance on these is what stands out to me, Boog. Every one of those home runs has gone at least 400 feet. The batter's box is a launching pad.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. Great effort, but no throw. That's an infield single.
The batter, number 6, second baseman, Jonathan India.
This one in the air, right field. Brings it in. 1 away.
The batter, number 13, shortstop, Gabriel.
1 out man at first.
Arias.
Here's the shortstop at the plate. Gabriel Arias. 1 for 2. In the air, right field. Marte on the move. Pulls it down and he makes the catch.
Up next for Cleveland, the left fielder, Steven.
Here comes the
Law.
skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Nick Mears won't go any further, and as he heads for the dugout, we'll take a quick break. New arm on the mound when we get back. Pitching change here, Steven Cruz.
Steven Cruz.
Into center and a base hit. And now 2 aboard.
Up next for Cleveland, the right fielder,
Chase DeLauder, the next to hit.
Another steady performance at the plate today after riding a hot streak, Boog. His consistency in the box has been impressive.
That just misses, and it's 1-0. And that one ripped to left. Dives, but it falls. Could be extra bases. 1 run across. Another comes in to score, and it's a double-digit lead as they're up by 10. Man on second, 2 down. There's a line drive to left field. Reaching for it and brings it in. They get 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and 1 left. Home half of the 5th coming up. Guardians 10 and the Royals nothing. This is an AL Central showdown right here on MLB The Show. Back here in Kansas City, ready to go for the last half of the inning. Michael Massey steps in for the Royals.
Well, these Royals, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. Chasing pitches has been a big part of the story. We've seen it quite a bit today. It's been tough for them to make contact at times, and it just doesn't look like they're seeing it very well as a group.
So a runner aboard to start the inning.
He needed that one. It's been a tough stretch at the plate lately. Hooked around that pitch on the outside, but he was still able to square it up pretty nicely, and that takes quick, strong wrist to pull that off.
Drilled in the air, high and deep right field. Out of here, a home run shot to right. His first homer of the year, and they throw a pair on the board. It's 10-2.
Off the bat, it looked like it had plenty of distance, but there was just no telling if it was going to stay fair. He really hooked that thing down the right field line, but good thing that big pole was there to let us know. Could have very easily just been a long strike if he hit it out front any more than he did.
Hedges in the box now. No balls and a strike. Nobody out with a pair of runs across in the frame. Last half of inning number 5. Way out front for strike 2. That one just misses. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Here's a 1-2. And they'll do it again. That one ripped, and that's a fair ball. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. The relay throw. Not going to get him. He's in there.
Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. Gavin Williams departs. Just never found his groove, wasn't able to settle in. New arm coming on, back in a moment. So Cleveland brings on a new reliever, Slade Ciccone.
And if you dig into his walk rate, his numbers are really impressive. He's really filled up the strike zone this season, so these batters better be ready to swing the bats.
Ripped on a line to center. Sullivan on his way over, brings it in. Runner tags at second. The relay to third. Applies the tag, and they get 2. Double play.
Well, I think the base runner assumed that he was going to be able to make it to third pretty easily, but a really nice relay from the outfielder to the cutoff man, and they got him easily.
Two down, base is empty. Bobby Witt Jr. steps in for the Royals. There's a strike. High fly ball lifted in the air right field. And that is that. 2-run shot for the Royals this inning. It's now a 10-2 ball game. Back in the ballpark, let's take a look at some of the moments that stand out to us. Next to hit, Kelly Sullivan.
The Gaurdians,